Hey everyone, it is Saturday the 29th of January. The time is 6:45 p.m. and the temperature is 29 degrees. Just done a video walking through Orchard Road, and for the next one what we're going to do is we're going to explore the tunnels and the underpasses here around Orchard area. They're the way that you cross Scots Road and Patterson Road here. So to get to that other side, you have to go to a tunnel, and to get to the MRT station, you have to go to the tunnel. And that's what we're going to do. That's iron there. Now, this is something that was suggested to me on the channel as a sort of interesting thing to do, and I do agree that it's interesting. I'm probably absolutely the worst person to do it. When I don't have landmarks, I get very easily lost, and so you're probably going to see me getting lost a couple of times today. But if you think that might be interesting to see kind of what's under Orchard Road, which is the main shopping street here, and crisscross with me sort of between those big malls, then that's what we're going to do. And this is our entry point into that underground system here. I'll let them go with the trolley first. There's the light disappearing. We'll make our way towards the MRT first. There's another network of tunnels underneath Raffles Place that you can use to go all the way to Marina Bay and the shopping centres surrounding it. And I think this one was originally planned, I found some documents on it. It was originally planned to sort of form a super mall by allowing people to just easily cross from one to the other. Of course, now the situation has changed quite a lot. But we'll get back to normal, and you can still check in and go from one place to the other. It's the entrance to Grand here and Spot Square. Hyatt, probably, sorry. It does get fairly noisy around here. And we're at Penang Plaza, but we're not quite at the level of the Marriott Hotel here. That would take you up to Tangs, the shopping mall there. We're taking the way towards the MRT and Iron. Someone's had a long day shopping behind me. Or poor thing. It can be tiring, we all know. And it's not just empty space, like you can see. There are shops here at the underground level. Of course, many of them are kind of normal things you'll find on your way to the MRT. Oh, I see moomin socks. Too difficult to cross to the other side. No, I was just a little bit lazy there. They have moomin socks in case you're interested. So this is Orchard MRT. And although we could make our way further along, let's go to Iron and that interesting looking entrance they have. So, if you think the street level is quite busy, just remember that there are tons of people here as well. That's the entrance to Iron, and then you would check in. So we can have a look, just go up quickly and back down and see the massive distance we made on the ground before we continue. There's the sky, fresh air, well, relatively fresh air. So we started from the other side of Scotch Rose there at Show House, and we took the tunnels to Iron. Pretty cool looking entrance. The other side is Tanks, which we had an entrance to if we wanted to take that one. And now that we've had a breath of air, let's go back in. So there are definitely more people using these underground pathways than walking above ground. You can check the last video, some of the areas are quite busy, but that's basically just, I've continued straight on from that video to this one. That shows you Orchard Road, mostly on the street level, and this shows you what's going on here that you don't see when you walk the street level. You can see the fairly busy entrance. That's the other entrance to the MRT. But we'll make our way back towards the next shopping center. So we'll head towards the shopping centers here. I'll use my token to go in just a sec. So we're now inside. Still on the same level though. And then you can go to the office tower here. Oh, queues for some of these places. And then as we go along, we'll get to the next one. So we can go out of the exit here just to see where we are. So here we are, back in daylight. There's a Lucky Plaza on the other side. You can cover quite a distance underground here, so without even ever having to come up. So that's quite a fun network. But what we're going to do, let's cross one more time. So go back in, press one more time. Oh, there's someone excited about being in town. there's the last sort of the view before we go in. Let's take the underpass to Lucky Plaza. We can find it, which we should be able to do. There you have it, that's the signs for you to follow for the other shopping centers. Reminds me of London in some ways, because I used to walk quite often from South Kensington Station to Imperial College, just past the Natural History Museum. If you've ever been there, there's a really long tunnel there that seems almost never ending if you're having a little bit of a tired morning. Also has music. So here we go. Crossed over to Lucky Plaza. And I think we could continue on for another stretch of the tunnels and make it to the next one. But it looks kind of nice above ground now. It's getting dark soon. It's about 12 minutes past 7. So I think we'll stick to the ground level here. The entry to Paragon. And the main entrance here. So however busy it always is on Orchard Road, there's always that kind of invisible part to it as well. I think I walked through a little bit of Emerald Hills just to have a look. It's quite nice during Chinese New Year's usually. It's actually one of the places where I bought the nicest performance of the lion dancers and all of that, but that's completely random. We won't be able to just see that at will. But it's a lovely place to visit, so we'll have a look. And then probably end this on or around the restaurant area. Oh, the queue at Apple is not as long as it was before. Seize the year with a tiger-shaped apple. Okay. We shall do that. On the other side is Mandarin Gallery. And there's music from one of the ads playing on the background. There's always a video running somewhere. I don't know why Orchard Road always has so many birds around, and at this time they kind of start making their own little concert. Look at the number of people on both sides. Oh, they got the 3 bears from the cartoon. It's a really cute show. That's quite fun. If you've seen the cartoon, which I think probably you have, many of you. So we're just coming to the visitor center, and after that I'll turn left to Emerald Hill. Just do a little bit of a loop there. And we'll walk the next little bit to the restaurant area and have a look at that. And where the people have sort of, once they finish their shopping and walking around the stores. I don't know what people do. You can hear it from my comment on that. I don't really know what people do in shopping centers. But when they have finished that, have they gone for dinner then? We'll figure it out. And it's not sort of being overly negative about that. I like finding nice things, walking around with a fairly expensive camera, so you know, I buy things. It's just not my my way of shopping to browse around for hours. But nothing wrong with that. Here we are at the visitor center now. They put decorations for Chinese New Year's. They're telling us to do our part to overcome COVID-19. And they do have operating hours now. So the last time I walked through here, the visitor center wasn't even open. And this is now walking into the lovely conservation area of Emerald Hill. The alley bar is open. I would imagine the terrace is here as well. Will be. I won't go further along. Oh, you could rent this place for yourself. The mint green one there. Wouldn't that be cool? And with the city background as well. Just a little loop, since we're close by. There's the little train you can walk through at the Orchard Central with the neon lights. There's another entrance to the MRT, which will lead you down another rabbit hole here. I think this is the This is where we want to turn left. Oh, look, a giraffe. I think that's a Scots whiskey, sorry. Oh. Whiskey. There you go. And this is the terrace we want to see. This is 1902. Maybe. Most of these places probably not. But we will have to... excuse me. Cross here. I should have crossed there and then walked all the way, but I haven't been here many times. That's my excuse, I'm sticking to it. I think maybe twice. It's basically a restaurant area and a bar area, just kind of shared. Well, I don't know if it's shared terrace, that's probably not right. But a terrace. And it is very busy, what do you know? I guess there are not too many restaurant areas around Orchard. Some. Excuse me. And some restaurants, of course, but especially for the more affordable stuff. The Lucky Cat Seafood Bar. So these are, many of them at least, are kind of chain restaurants, which would be an easy choice after a day of shopping, or just for someone like me who is a little bit introverted, maybe an hour of shopping. And here we are. We walk through the area to where it is now very, very quiet. So thank you so much for joining me today, for having a look at the underpasses and tunnels at Orchard, and then walking through some of Orchard Road as it's getting a bit darker and the shopping day comes to a close. And then finally walking through here at this restaurant area, at the terrace. Lovely houses there at the back, or the front of the buildings are really, really, really nice. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a little bit different than most of the time, but at least we did see some sights coming out of the tunnels as well. And I just think the tunnels are quite interesting. So thanks for that tip. I think I didn't do quite what was suggested, but close. And if you'd like to see more walks in Singapore, mostly above ground, but who knows, then I'm pretty sure everyone knows what to do. You can subscribe to the channel and be notified when there are new walks published. So with these views of happy diners and shoppers, thank you so much for joining today, and I hope I'll see you again soon. That's the birds. Can you hear the birds? I will stop just in a moment. When I get to the street, I will stop for real. But this is madness. It happens like every evening. Also happens on Shannon Way? Somewhere in the city, in the CBD, it happens as well. They get these birds going mad. And they have this couple of trees where they go. And then it's just like the sound that takes over everything. Yeah, these two or three trees here, they're just kind of, they're all heading that way and having a party. I guess it's a Saturday party. There's more there. They're just coming from around the corner and everywhere, and they're just like heading into these trees. It's always as the sun sets as well. That's like the time when this happens. So weird. Anyway, I'm going to end the video now, for real. Thank you so much for today. See you again soon.